Hi everyone, welcome to Statistics Mode Concept. Dear children, in previous class we have discussed how to find the mode of the raw data or ungrouped data. Now in this session we are going to discuss how to find the mode of the grouped data. Is it? In raw data we can observe or we can find easily mode by observing the observations. Is it? How many number of times the particular value repeated? We can, by observing the frequency, we can find out the mode of that particular data. But in the case of grouped data, it is difficult to find the mode by looking at the frequencies. Here we can only locate a class with more frequency, which is called modal class. Is it? And the mode is the value which is inside the modal class. We can't see, but we can find by using formula. So what is that formula? Yes, that formula is mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Okay, this is the formula. Now what is L, F0, F1, F2 and H? This is most selected question in exam point of view. They will ask us to write formula to find mode for a group data and explain the letters in this formula and explain it. So this is the mode formula L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H, where L is equal to lower boundary of the modal class. Modal class, lower boundary of the modal class. Next, what is H? H is class size. H is class size or class width. Next, what is F1? S, frequency of modal class. Frequency of modal class. Next, what is F0? Frequency of the class preceding the modal class. Just preceding the modal class. Modal class. Now what about F2? Preceding. F1 preceding is above, succeeding. Next, frequency of the class succeeding the modal class. Succeeding the modal class. Succeeding the modal class. Is it clear? See once again, lower boundary of the modal class, class size, F1 is frequency of the modal class and F0 is frequency of the class preceding the modal class and F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding the modal class. Okay, this like this you have to apply in the formula, you have to explain the letters like this. It is most selected formula in board exam point of view for 2 marks. Is it? Now based on this we will solve problems. Dear children, before going to the exercise problems, here one is given think and discuss. See, it depends upon the demand of situation whether we are interested in finding the average marks obtained by the students or the marks obtained by most of the students. What do we find in the first situation? What is the first situation here? we are interested in finding the average marks obtained by the students. Average marks means what do we need to find here? Yes, we have to use to find arithmetic mean. Is it? In second situation, the marks obtained by the most of the students. So what is the mark obtained by the most of the students means what is required to find here? Yes, mode of that particular data. Is it clear? This is about first question. Okay, think and discuss. The second question is, can mode be calculated for grouped data with unequal class sizes? Yes, we can find mode for grouped data with unequal class sizes. We will see in exercises such type of questions. Okay, for that answer is yes, we can find mode for grouped data with unequal class sizes also. Is it? Now see my dear children, the problem which is in exercise 14.2, that is, the following table shows the ages of the patients admitted in a hospital during a year. Find the mode and mean of the data. Compare and interpret the two measures of central tendency. Here they ask us to find not only mode and also mean. Yes. So, and also comparison, they ask us to interpret. Interpretation means commenting on that. Okay. See, here age in years. They are given age in years. See, 5 to 15. 15 to 25. 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, and 55 to 65. And number of patients are 6, 11, 21, 23, 14, and 5. Okay, this is about the question, given information. Yes, age in years means it is we call it as class interval. Number of patients means frequency. Yes, F5. Now what is required? Mode and mean. So to find the mean, we take, this is the smallest value, so now we take the direct method. What is the formula in direct method to find a mean? Sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. So Fi already we know. So xi we have to find. What is the meaning of xi here? Class mark. Okay. So what is the class mark? Class mark means we know. How to find class mark? Lower boundary plus upper boundary by 2. So average of lower and upper boundaries. Yes. So class mark is denoted by xi. Now next we want Fi into xi. Is it? Fi into xi. Is it clear? Now see my dear children, class mark we have to find 5 to 15. See what is the class size? 10, 10, 10. Is it? So class mark also will be get difference 10, 10 itself. Yes. Now 5, 15 total how much? 20. 20 by 2, 10. So class mark of the first class is 10. Next 15 plus 25. 15 plus 25 how much, Nana? Yeah, 40. 40. 40 by 2. How much 40 by 2? 20. Next 25 plus 35, 60 by 2, 30. 35 plus 45, 80 by 2. 80 by 2 means 40. So 10 is the difference, so we can write blindly 50 and here is 60. Now Fi xi, multiplication. Fi into xi, 60. 11 into 20, 220. 21 into 30, so multiply by 3, 63 means 630. 23 4 is 92, so 920. 14 5 is 70, so 700. 5 6 is 30, 300. Okay, this is about the Fi xi value. Now we have to find sigma Fi xi. Is it? So sigma Fi xi value we want, and also we want sigma Fi value. Sigma Fi value. Sigma Fi. So here they are not given. any member. So we have to add 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 3 11, 11 plus 4 15, 15 plus 5 20. So 0, 2 carry, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 1 8, 80. Now sigma Fi xi value you have to find. So units digit are 0. Next tens digit 6 plus 2, 8 plus 3, 11 plus 2, 13, 3, 1, 2 plus 6, 8, 8 plus 9, 17, 17 plus 7, 24, 24 plus 3, 27 plus 1, 28. So 2830 is sigma Fi xi value. So first I will find mean by direct method. What is the formula to find mean? And denoted by x bar. So sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. Okay, sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. Sigma Fi xi value is 2830 by sigma Fi value is 80. 0 0 gets cancelled. Now 283 by 8. So division 8 3 is 24. 4 difference, bring down 3. 8 5 is 40. Difference is 3. Keep point and 0. How many times possible? Yeah. 8 3 is 24. Again 6 0. 8 7 is 56. 4 8 5 is 40. So your answer is 35.375. 35.375 we get here. So this is main mark. Main mark means average mark. Yes, they asked us to find mode and mean. First I found mean. We have to find mode. First, to find mode, we have to identify first modal class. What is the modal class? Before that, what is the highest frequency among these? Yes, 23 is the highest frequency. So we consider it as F1. So highest frequency, draw a line like this. So what is this class interval called? Modal class interval. What is this? Modal class. We call it as modal class. So here, write down immediately. Modal class is equal to 35 to 45. 35 to 45. Is it? 35 to 45 is a modal class. Now what is its lower boundary? All boundaries are same. No? Yes. These are exclusive class intervals, so that here L is lower boundary of the modal class. Now write clearly. Lower boundary of modal class. What is the lower boundary of modal class? I am erasing this rough work. Lower boundary of the modal class is 35. Is it? Now what is the F1 here? Clearly highest frequency is the F1 because it is a frequency of modal class. Frequency of modal class is F1. This is how much? 23. Is it? 23 is the frequency of the modal class. Now F0. So above the means frequency of the class which is preceding the modal class. Preceding means above, before. So 21 is F0, 14 is F2. Okay. So you have to write frequency of the class preceding the modal class. Preceding the modal class. So answer is how much? F1? 21. Okay. Now F2 is frequency of the class. Okay, frequency of the class succeeding the modal class. Succeeding the modal class. How much? 14. Succeed in the model class is 14. Okay. Now we have to substitute these all values in the formula. Before substituting the formula, here we have to identify the value of h. Okay. So before that, I am erasing this information. So class size is h. We know that is 10. Okay, here we have to write each and every sentence for means meaning of that particular letter you should write. Okay, so h is equal to 10. Now what is the formula? Mod is equal to L plus f1 minus f0 by 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. Okay, now substitute the values and simplify. So what are those values? What is the lower boundary of model class? 35 plus f1 value. What is the f1 value? 23 minus f0 value 21 by 2f1. 2 into f1 value 23 minus f0 21 minus f2 14 into class size 10. Okay. Now if we simplify, how much we get? Simplification 35 plus 23 minus 21 2 by according to bottommost first product s multiplication 2 23 are 46. Both have same sign, so simplify we have to add these two and keep same sign. We get 35 is it into 10. According to bottommost first bracket, so we are simplifying the bracket. So 2 by 46 minus 35 is 11 into 10. So that is equal to 35 plus 2 10 are 20 by 11. If we simplify, how much we get? 35 plus 20 by 11. 11 1 are 11. Difference is 9. Not possible, so keep decimal point and write here 0. 11 8 are 88. So subtraction 2, keep 0. Again 11 1 are 11. Again 9, keep 0. 11 8 are 88. So again difference is 2. So repeating 1.818. So write here 1.818. That is equal to 36.818. What is this? This is mod. How much we got mean? Mean we got 35.375. Mod we got 36.818. Is it? Now they asked us to interpret the data. Before going to interpret, here 36.818 is years. Yes, I am rounding up to 1 decimal place. So 36.8 years. It is 35.3 years. Okay, 35.3 years. Now here what is this mode means? Number of patients. Yes, number of patients age is 36.8 years. That means maximum number of patients admitted into the hospital of the age 36.8 years approximately. Yes, while on an average age of the patients admitted in a hospital is 35.3 years. Okay, is it clear? This is interpretation. Okay, so like this you have to attempt the solution if they ask like this, but maximum they don't ask like this in board exam. Separately they will ask us to find the mode and mean separately. If they ask by fortunate and unfortunate like this question, we have to solve like this. Okay, my dear children, have a nice day. Thank you.